Shankly at Liverpool with such towering effect. Bob Paisley's 6th championship last season surpassed Sir Matt's own record of 5 First Division championships. They truly are giants among managerial figures in the modern era. Meantime, on the pitch, the team news shows that Liverpool have Phil Thompson in their back four and are using Mark Lawrenson in midfield, partly because Ronnie Whelan is injured. Ian Rush plays despite a recent recurrence of the groin strain which kept him out at the end of last season, and his new partner in attack is Michael Robinson, who starts where he left off with Brighton, playing at Wembley against Manchester United. And their new player is Arthur Graham, signed from Leeds and at once a first-choice flank player in the absence through injury of Steve Coppell and Alan Davis. Davis broke his leg in a pre-season friendly, but otherwise it's Manchester United's FA Cup final team with Ray Wilkins at number 4 because unlucky Remy Moses, who missed both matches against Brighton through suspension, is now out injured. What a collection of trophies there. The League Championship and the Milk Cup, both belonging to Liverpool. The FA Cup, which was won by Manchester United on Sir Matt's 74th birthday, and the Charity Shield, the prize they're competing for this afternoon. So away go the two guests of honour, who will be seen later presenting the trophy and the players' shields. Alan Robinson, the referee from Hampshire, is now on the FIFA panel. Just while Gary Bailey talks to the referee, there is a slight amendment to law with goalkeeping this season. The laws now state that if a goalkeeper collects the ball with his hands and then rolls it across the penalty area or starts to play with his feet, he may then not collect the ball with his hands a second time. So we're now conforming to the more accepted European practice. Bruce Grobbelaar needs to watch that also. The colours are as they were in the Milk Cup final. Manchester United in white shirts and black shorts, Liverpool in red. On a Wembley pitch which has had some new drainage inserted during the summer. You may see a bare patch on this near side. Mark Lawrenson well forward on the left side of midfield, which is where he will play. And Kenny Dalglish flicking it into Ian Rush and almost getting the return. And the free kick given. But the Wembley pitch has had a fair amount of maintenance applied to it during the summer. And on our near side, the grass inside the touchline is bare, while it grows a little slower than the rest. Get an idea from that, maybe. Kevin Moran. Stapleton. Phil Thompson coming in the back of him. Here's Sammy Lee. Moran forward. White side chasing. Phil Thompson, who was initially left out of Liverpool's pre-season plans, but he's back in favour now. Here's Moran. White side's going through. This is Neil. Alan Hansen. Forward by Souness, looking for Rush. Duxbury's the defender. And a corner. Souness wants to take this quickly to Dalglish. And he has. Stapleton. United as expected with Graham on the right. That was well intercepted though by Lawrenson. Arthur Graham, who they'll use over on that right wing. There's Robson. But he's a useful player with either foot, is Arthur Graham. He may well cut inside on his left at times. This is Neil. Kevin Moran penalised. So Thompson and Lawrenson are positioned on the far corner of the penalty area here. This is Dalglish. Now it's Souness. Robinson. Well, those two know each other well. Here's Lee. Into Thompson. In for Rush. Shot by Thompson. Well, he's played in all those Wembley Charity Shields for Liverpool, Phil Thompson. So he knows the scene only too well. And he's played, of course, many times for England. That wasn't a bad effort from a man not renowned for scoring goals. There's Lawrenson. Well, that's a good ball. Michael Robinson checked by Kevin Moran. Shades of that last-minute dash in the first FA Cup final there, when Robinson shook Moran off and almost won the cup. What a lovely pass by Mark Lawrenson there from this left-sided midfield position. And Smoking Joe has lit up already. Header by McQueen. Oh, that was well played by Stapleton to Robson. White side. He drove Stapleton rather wide. Here's Muren. The header out was by Alan Kennedy. Wilkins got it back to Graham, whose cross came off Neal to Stapleton, and then Muren. And acrobatics from Grobbelaar. Cross by Muren. Dalglish turns defence into attack. Rush. Good play, Michael Robinson, just unable to reach it. How quickly Liverpool turned defence into attack, largely thanks to Kenny Dalglish. And Michael Robinson, who scored 3 times in pre-season matches for Liverpool on tour, was nearly on the end of that. Offside. Oh, what a good turn by Ian Rush. Kenny Dalglish, Robinson to his left. Dalglish goes alone. And then just a gesture to Robinson to say, well, it was worth using him on that occasion as a decoy. Souness, Phil Neal pushing on. Moran tidying things up. Robson. And there was an offside flag there against Manchester United. Stapleton had just edged forward. Chris Lawler on the right there, on Joe Fagan's left that is. He's now in charge of the reserve team at Anfield. Familiar figure from the playing days at right back. Here's Hansen. And Souness. Well, there are so many fans here today. It does have a cup final ring about it, the occasion. The 2 best supported clubs in England last season, Manchester United and Liverpool. Brian Robson. Short to Duxbury. Dalglish found Lee, who in turn spread the play to Robinson, and now Lawrenson is backing up. Liverpool are moving smoothly. Souness or Dalglish got caught with a late tackle. Brian Robson played short to Dalglish again, and this time McQueen intervenes. Lee making a run forward this time. Appeals for handball by Gordon McQueen against Lee. Souness. Alan Kennedy forward with the attack. Missed his kick and gave Manchester United the chance to break after 10 minutes, and it's been fluctuating stuff, this. Muren. Offside. Dalglish. Side brought down, and there's no question from the opening exchanges here that both teams see this as a fierce competitive occasion. There's no easy-paced showpiece. Graham back to Duxbury. Whiteside fouled by Hansen. Wilkins with the kick. With the header it was Robinson. And Dalglish felt he was fouled. Graham stopped by Kennedy. Souness. There's Lee, and now Rush. Souness the forward player this time. There's Graham. Duxbury to Wilkins. Arthur Orbiston spreading away on this side. Number 3 there, linking with Muren. Brian Robson with the through pass, but again there's an offside, and it's noticeable that Liverpool's square line defence are catching Whiteside and to an extent Stapleton repeatedly in offside positions in the opening quarter of an hour. That was well played by Lawrenson to Robinson. Lawrenson again. Souness. Dalglish makes a little run across the area, offside, but the referee applied a good advantage. Thompson with the header only as far as Arnold Muren, and Stapleton starts a run through the centre, and in taking Kennedy inside he left room for Arthur Graham. It was nicely done by Manchester United. Souness had to clear. Graham inside to Whiteside. Wilkins. Stapleton out on the right. Taking on Lawrenson. And he beat him. Hansen intercepting. Stapleton having a look back at the photographers there, because he must have given Ron Atkinson a little concern if he saw what happened. Stapleton actually ran into the cameramen. Whiteside. Yes, another foul, this time by Alan Hansen. Wilkins with the kick again. Gordon McQueen gets up, and as he did so, he was surely doing some pushing on Phil Neal. Now, there's an interesting point about these photographers. The referee has now realised what happened when Stapleton went to the line there, and he's gone across, the referee, and has told those photographers to get further back. Certainly there was a possibility that Stapleton could have been injured there. Forward by Dalglish. Looked like a shove by Sammy Lee, but the referee thought not. Certainly Moran shared my view. There's Dalglish. Here's Stapleton. Wilkins. Orbiston. Dalglish again, the forward pass for Rush. So often last season Liverpool capitalised on that swift exchange. Kenny Dalglish seeing the possibility early. And Rush with his pace, ever ready to latch on to the through pass. Here's Rush. The referee decided he was fouled, even though Ray Wilkins took the ball away. Souness into Dalglish, it'll flick. Lawrenson forward, Rush. Onside this time. It was Brian Robson's pass and Stapleton was ready for it, but Dalglish now can transform the flow of play completely. Looking for Michael Robinson. Rush. Dalglish with Lee just behind him, and Muren read what was going to happen. Found Whiteside. Turned away from Phil Thompson. And he was aiming for Arthur Graham on the right wing. And Wilkins goes crashing into Lawrenson in the centre circle. A sunbathed scene here now, but the two teams have not come just to go through the motions, and neither it sounds of the fans. Souness, Lee's making a run through the centre. Not that far forward. This has been a good open first 20 minutes. Robinson. Dalglish. Tremendous effort by Dalglish. The ball still in play with Neil. Rush. Neil. Dalglish. Rush. Well, it's 6 years ago since Kenny Dalglish made his Liverpool debut here in the Charity Shield against Manchester United, and he's given the supporters some wonderful moments since then, and that was one of them. Beautifully struck, and you can't be more unlucky than that. Good ball by Lee to Robinson. Two to his right, Dalglish. Lee. Neil. Rush. And Phil Neal well forward. And you'd almost think that Liverpool were halfway through the season, how quickly they've found their rhythm and how well they've combined in this opening period. Kenny Dalglish deprived by the crossbar. Stapleton. And Dalglish providing the service again. And halfway through the first half, Liverpool have the edge, but there's no score. Good touch by Stapleton, and Wilkins has got Brian Robson through. And the Manchester United captain opens the scoring. In the 23rd minute, Liverpool caught on the break. And two men who've captained England combined well there. Ray Wilkins supplied the pass. It caught Liverpool square. This time there was no offside flag. Brian Robson went on, had the presence of mind to wait, beat Grobbelaar, and the FA Cup holders lead the league champions by 1-0. Dalglish. And Duxbury intercedes. It's a nice touch first by Stapleton there. It took two Liverpool players away. Lovely ball from Wilkins. Grobbelaar had to come. Brian Robson just went round him and finished it off. That's quite a nice little achievement for Brian Robson. 2 goals here in the FA Cup final replay against Brighton. A goal here for England against Scotland, and now a goal today. So he scored at Wembley in 3 consecutive matches. Particularly assuring that for Robson, who missed the Milk Cup final here against Liverpool with injury. And Manchester United felt that was a factor in their defeat. Muren's cross. Graham to his right, Wilkins. was Mark Lawrenson on Arthur Graham. Well, there's not an overabundance of charity down there on the pitch. On by Stapleton, and Whiteside. Whistle's already gone. Whiteside penalised. But a good spell this for Manchester United. You're entitled to feel confident when you've just scored, and that ball swinging in towards Stapleton, who got the flick on, and the referee already there has his arm up. Souness, the shot hit Dalglish. Here's Michael Robinson. Souness again. And here's Neil. Sammy Lee in a good position here. Stapleton. Muren. Manchester United are looking all the time to catch the Liverpool defence in a line and get the man through the ranks. Orbiston. Wilkins. Duxbury. Graham. Play on, good advantage by the referee, brilliant. Duxbury in. That's how to apply the advantage. There was no question there'd been a foul. Arthur Graham had been checked as he turned, but the referee happy to let play go when he knew that Manchester United had possession and a scoring opportunity. Robinson. And Robinson's off through the centre. That's a useful ball, and Bailey coming with his foot too high, surely. Dangerous play on the edge of the outside the area by the goalkeeper, who couldn't use his hands, obviously. But the foot went up, so dangerous play means an indirect free kick. Had to come, though, because Robinson was through, as Robson had been a few minutes earlier. What is Liverpool squad been working on, I wonder, in the way of set pieces pre-season? Sammy Lee, who can always strike them, but it is indirect. And Lee driving it, hoping, I suppose, for a deflection, because if the ball had gone into the net straight away, wouldn't have counted. Whiteside to Muren. What a fine ball that is. Muren to Wilkins. Stapleton makes his way into the area, so do three others. Great stuff from Arnold Muren. There's Lawrenson. Neil trying to curve one through for Lee. Oh, good back heel to Rush. Well, he'll be thinking about the Milk Cup final, Ron Atkinson, when his team led for so long. Neil. Here's Souness. That's a corner to Liverpool. And here's Souness. Well, it's an old adage that when Liverpool are losing, they're often at their most venomous. Dalglish. Robson swings the ball across to Graham. There's been good use of the crossfield pass by Manchester United. Duxbury's coming up outside him, should he want to push it there. Support from Wilkins. Brian Robson, a forward, got into the penalty area. Smart header. A good ball in. And a sharp save too. On Joe Fagan's other side there, Roy Evans, who's now with the first team coaching staff and has been tipped as a future Liverpool manager. Dalglish. And just too intricate by Liverpool. Muren. Oh, again that ball out to the right wing. Graham can't complain about the service in his first big game for United. He's found Muren, but the return ball favoured Kennedy. Not one of Arnold Muren's best, as I'm sure he would admit. Throw in. Ten minutes left in the first half. Manchester United 1, Liverpool 0. Lawrenson gets the ball away from Albiston, who's now out of position. And Lawrenson's got rushed to his left. That's offside. Offside. That's a pass that Liverpool exploited so well last season, with Ian Rush just making his run in an inside left channel and trying to come in behind the last defender. On that occasion, just a bit too quick. Whiteside. Blocked by Muren. Stapleton. Orbiston. Offside. This is Sammy Lee. And Lawrenson. There are three waiting in the centre. Souness joins them now. Graham intercepted. Kennedy. It's a good run by Alan Kennedy, and he's still forward there. Robinson had the shot, and the deflection takes it round for a corner. Good progressive play from fullback by Alan Kennedy, setting up the chance for Michael Robinson. Played all the way back to Souness. The best of headers from Whiteside. Here's Dalglish. Here's Dalglish, taking on Duxbury. Lawrenson. Lee and Dalglish both on that side of the field as well. But once again, Liverpool perhaps just trying to work the ball a little too extravagantly, and Manchester United quickly in. Graham to Robson. Wilkins, this is where they've caught them once or twice, spreading the play wide. Muren. That's a lovely looking ball, and it may not have been seen to be that in the end, simply because Hansen read it perfectly. But had that gone over a lesser defender, as it might well have done, Stapleton was ready. So we're into the last 5 minutes of the first half here. And Here's Phil Thompson. Dalglish. Robinson. Attacking the edge of the penalty area, Liverpool, as they love to do. Here's Souness. Ian Rush ghosting in there, little flick to Dalglish. And Kenny, oh, what a fine block. It was Arnold Muren of all people. Kennedy. Dalglish. Lee. This hits Moran. Well, Arnold Muren not renowned for his defensive qualities, maybe, but that was an important challenge because Dalglish seemed to be lining up the equaliser there. Instead, Dalglish to take the corner for Liverpool. There's a very good spirit between the backroom staff at these two clubs. Ron Atkinson was joking with Joe Fagan in the tunnel before the teams came out. Mick Brown there next to the manager, and Jim McGregor. Dalglish. Well, if they allow him that sort of space from throw-ins, which is what happened, and Gary Bailey was the first to blame the defence, he will punish them, because even though he's 32, Kenny Dalglish is still one of the most dangerous men anywhere near goal. Voted Player of the Year last season by both his fellow professionals and the football writers. A great craftsman. Long ball from Alan Kennedy, searching out Michael Robinson. Up against Moran. Dalglish backing up. It's a full-time job for Manchester United to keep Dalglish quiet. Rush. It's a nice ball from Muren. White side will get a free kick. And this is Brian Robson. And Arthur Graham. Takes on Lawrenson. But doesn't beat him. Nice pass from Phil Thompson to Kenny Dalglish, on to Sammy Lee. Well, actually, the danger had almost passed when Alveston stepped across Lee there. There was nobody coming up on the right for Liverpool, but they will have a free kick as a result of that. We're right at the end of the first half. Lawrenson comes in with the header, and Gary Bailey has made, it seemed, his first miscalculation, but the linesman flagged to penalise Ian Rush. And the end of an entertaining first half, which ends with Brian Robson's goal, scored after 23 minutes, putting the FA Cup holders in the lead. And Ray Wilkins, who was saying to me just before the match he's still totally uncertain about his immediate future, he supplied the pass, and we're in a position like the one in the Milk Cup final when United led at half-time. In the first half, Liverpool had 10 goal attempts to Manchester United's 4. But it's United who lead. And they're playing now from the left. Right side. Well, we've seen him there before. I've no doubt we'll see him there again. Lawrenson, Robinson, Dalglish, square to Souness. We've remarked before about the sheer simplicity of Liverpool's game. There's nothing sophisticated or complicated about this. The ball rolled across square and a first-time shot. That was McQueen's clearance. There's Rush. Robertson with the header. It's all a bit tight over there for United's defenders. And pull back to Dalglish. Oh, Kenny Dalglish, again, only needing half a yard. Oh, well played by Muren. Such an artist when he's on form. Duxbury. Wilkins. And again, Whiteside. Muren didn't get hold of that, though. The official capacity today was set at 92,000. It's usually 100 for an afternoon match, as you know, but in view of possible heat wave conditions that have existed recently, Wembley thought it was safer to keep it to 92. There's Duxbury. Oh, and Wilkins, first time to Arthur Graham. Wilkins again. Well, the Manchester United supporters Continually being told that Ray Wilkins is out of favour and won't be there much longer, but he came up with that goal in the FA Cup final at that end, and that was also a good try. Supplied by Arthur Graham there. Was Phil Thompson. Here's Orbiston. Whiteside's touch to Robson. Stapleton trying to get it down the left. Robinson back to Lawrenson. Stapleton to Robson, he's through again. Can he make it two? He delayed this time. Wasn't quite so confident in going on, and enabled Grobbelaar to make a very easy save. Stapleton involved in the move. But if Liverpool have been said to have a weakness down the years, it's possibly the fact that their defence can sometimes be caught square, and that's certainly been proved twice over now by Robson. Oh, what a misjudgment there by Phil Thompson. This is Stapleton, Wilkins, and Stapleton's flick, and had that gone in, only one Liverpool player could have taken the blame, not Bruce Grobbelaar, but Phil Thompson, who came for a ball which bounced right over him and enabled Wilkins to get the cross in from the left, and Stapleton's firm header dropping only just away from that post. So in as many minutes, Manchester United have had two chances to increase their lead, and they haven't taken them. And one knows from past experience how often Liverpool bounce back in positions like that. Dalglish able to turn, trying to release Robinson. Well, the throw has gone in Manchester United's favour. And Stapleton. Going back to the Milk Cup, it's important from a Manchester United point of view that they capitalise on this lead. They've had two chances to do so, and there may be another one here. Arthur Graham. Stapleton over on the far side. Orbiston did well to keep the ball in and to find Stapleton, who had Muren available just behind him, actually, and instead got hurt in the challenge. Wilkins. And the flag's up there. The referee happy to play on with Alan Hansen on the ball. He was tussling with Whiteside. Here's Souness. Neil. And that was a poor pass by his standards. And that ball was out. Stapleton, interception by Phil Thompson, and here's Kennedy. Lawrenson. Dalglish, and there again on the corner of the penalty area. He's so dangerous turning people. Kevin Moran got caught, gave away the free kick. Liverpool have got Lawrenson and Robinson to come in from afar. Phil Thompson's also joining them. Dalglish hit it, a little touch from Rush. Ten minutes into the second half, and Manchester United protect their lead. And that came off Hansen in the end, and Wilkins was on this wing, wondering if he could beat the offside trap. Instead, it's Arthur Graham away from Hansen, and Grobbelaar able to go down to his right. Muren was coming in from that side, hoping to finish it off, but here's Sammy Lee for Liverpool to Lawrenson. And Rush, it had to be cleared up, but Sir Matt Busby, whose lifetime of memories includes so many great Manchester United occasions here at Wembley, but it was lovely to see him feted in the royal box there when they won the cup on his birthday. Lawrenson. Rush, Souness, Dalglish making a run forward. Neil coming through, McQueen this time with the header, but it's cat and mouse in the Manchester United half here, and that's when Liverpool can often threaten. Here's Thompson. Lawrenson will get a header on it, but harmless. Now, substitutions possibly in the offing here. David Hodgson in the picture. Stapleton has moved to the left. That was Muren who found the gap and found Albiston. Whiteside's coming near post, and Hansen blocked it. Craig Johnston, the other Liverpool player, warming up. They're allowed two today in European style. Joe Fagan giving the instructions. But meantime, his side defending a Manchester United corner. Here's Muren. And headed wide, I thought, by Lawrenson, but the referee has said it was Moran and given a goal kick. Anyway, in Football League matches, as you're well aware, only one substitute at the moment permitted, but we're playing European rules today. Here's Dalglish. Michael Robinson. Rush in the centre. Souness, Lee. Alan Kennedy has pushed into the centre-forward position. This is Neil, and there's Kennedy. And Manchester United are preparing John Gidman with an hour gone. Thompson with the header. Dalglish. Lawrenson making a run on our near side. So too now is Kennedy. Dalglish. Souness. And he thought Kennedy, or maybe one of those to his right, was going to go for that. Mirren having a good match. And now as Whiteside gets the ball, Orbiston has gone steaming down the left wing. And he's got Wilkins supporting him. Oh, that was a little careless, but it'll still reach Mirren. Whiteside forces a corner. Well, Manchester United have the ascendancy, and Liverpool are going to make two substitutions. They're going to take off Michael Robinson, and also it looks like Phil Thompson who's going off, and they're being replaced by Craig Johnston and David Hodgson. So a corner to United. McQueen gets a flick on, off the line, Robson bundled it in. Brian Robson got the final touch after Stapleton's effort had been cleared off the line. So the double substitution came too late, really, to change things for Liverpool, because Manchester United had gone 2-0 up, and who can say they don't deserve it? Gordon McQueen with the flick. Stapleton off the line by Lee, and in the end a whole bundle of people, but Robson seemed to claim it. "62 minutes gone, and it's a second goal that Manchester United have been threatening to get, and it came just as Liverpool tried to reshape their side. So, Bob Paisley can afford perhaps a magnanimous smile today, no longer manager. But Sir Matt Busby's club in a healthy position now. Lee. So the Manchester United fans celebrating a 2-goal lead, and I think a Manchester United substitution any moment. Alan Kennedy. Don't often see Liverpool 2 goals down. Craig Johnston, who's just come on, is wearing 12 in case the substitution numbers haven't quite been digested. Now we've got another one now because John Gidman is going to replace Arnold Muren in a minute. Johnston's cross and away by McQueen. So Muren, who hasn't got much of a part to play now, it would seem, although they've got to wait for the ball to go out of play before they can make the substitution. And we have Ray Wilkins playing a very good ball to Arthur Albiston. Only Stapleton up with him at the moment. Albiston again. There wasn't enough support. So, John Gidman, troubled for many months by injury, had a bad back. They want to get him on if they can, and Arnold Muren, who himself has been suffering from a calf injury and hasn't had much match practice, he'll be pleased with the contribution he's made today, and he goes off. So, we've got 24 minutes left. Manchester United lead 2-0 in the Charity Shield, and Gidman has gone into midfield for the moment. Here's Dalglish. Hodgson, number 14. Johnston, number 12. Shot striking Brian Robson. Oh, that was well won by Sammy Lee from Gidman. Here's Souness. Liverpool have got to play now. Johnston. Manchester United flowing very well indeed. Ray Wilkins over-ambitious with that pass, but there's no question that they deserve their lead. Halfway through the second half. Here's Hodgson. Johnston's back heel to Lee, and Johnston goes again, and did well. And Hodgson, no, Duxbury it was. Dalglish. Well, this could set the match up for a thundering last 20 minutes because Liverpool, with 2 goals to make up, have got to throw people forward. Duxbury got a header out there. Dalglish with the shot. Not far away. Graham. Good ball by Kennedy. He's got David Hodgson away here. There are others coming from midfield, but United have their tails up now. And Hodgson, Kennedy's in there, and Hodgson again, rather a feeble effort. This was the second goal for Manchester United, coming from a corner which Gordon McQueen flicked on. Sammy Lee was on the line from Stapleton, but Brian Robson squeezed it between Lee and the goalkeeper. Well, Robson got 2 goals in the FA Cup final replay, and he scored 2 again today. Wilkins to Whiteside. Stapleton to Wilkins. Gidman. They've switched Arthur Graham to the left, and they're playing John Gidman on the right, with Muren having gone off. And here's Hodgson. Pulled it back quite well, almost too well for Rush, who was too far in. Here's Lee. So the Wembley scoreboard showing that the FA Cup holders are 2 goals in front of the league champions, and it could be that Liverpool will lose the Charity Shield match at Wembley for the first time. Robson. Oh, he was almost through again, offside. Here's Neil. Kennedy. Hansen. And Dalglish. And Rush. 31 goals altogether last season for Liverpool, Ian Rush, and the first one came here in the Charity Shield against Spurs, but that was a match Liverpool won with some comfort. Now they find themselves 2 behind to a Manchester United team who will say that the difference between the Milk Cup and today is that they've got Brian Robson in their side. McQueen. Here's Lee. Dalglish. Lee again. It's good stuff, because Liverpool have got a reputation to not exactly salvage, but certainly uphold here, having been put in the unfamiliar position of a 2-goal deficit. And it's noticeable that Gary Bailey, who prides himself on clean sheets at the best of times, is doing his best to make sure that Manchester United's defence don't lose their composure. Michael Robinson going off has meant that Hodgson has taken the forward position with Rush. And the other change was at the back, where Thompson went off and Lawrenson slipped back to partner Hansen, allowing Johnston to play in midfield. That's how Liverpool have reshape their side. And there's an offside there against Norman Whiteside. And Whiteside's just wondering about Stapleton. He found Gidman rather easier. And with 15 minutes left, Liverpool have got to stage one of their firmest recoveries now. If Joe Fagan is going to get his hands on a trophy in his first domestic match in charge. Two teams did meet, incidentally. Duxbury's cross. Gidman. Two teams did meet in Belfast in a testimonial game early in August, and Manchester United won 4-3. Now they lead 2-0, but here's Dalglish. Hansen. United's defence holding up well for the moment. Here's Kennedy. Johnston. Lee, Johnston, and Rush is closing in, but the angle was never very good for him. Well, you may feel the Charity Shield in competitive terms doesn't matter all that much, but there's no doubt that the critics of English football saw this very much as a trial of strength between the two teams who may be favourites for the Championship, and if that's the case, then it's first blood at this stage to Manchester United. Here's Graham. Checked by Neil. Support just behind him if he needs Orbiston. Whiteside went for that with his hand, I think. Anyway, it's a corner. So Gordon McQueen, whose presence on that last corner was so important, has gone in there again and worried Grobbelaar and possibly fouled him as well. Referee thought so anyway. Don't think Sammy Lee appreciated the pass from the goalkeeper. Oh, Rush, a good touch to Souness, and Hodgson is through here. What Good defending by Duxbury. Exactly the right thing to do there. Just jockeying him and holding off. Wasn't happy about the decision given as a corner, but there you are. Could have been worse. And Lawrenson up, and here's Kennedy. Well, that's become a pass. Johnston. Robson's header out. And Graham to Albiston. Ray Wilkins making a forward run. Oh, if he could get this across to Whiteside on our right, it could be on for number 3. But Grobbelaar knew exactly what was going to happen, and it's been fired back, and Whiteside is offside. Well, there was all sorts of activity there. Wilkins got away. Whiteside was clear. Wilkins had the vision to appreciate that. And when Grobbelaar did likewise, Stapleton went for a long-range shot with the goalkeeper stranded. It wouldn't have counted because Norman Whiteside was flagged offside. So we're into the last 10 minutes of the Charity Shield. Liverpool are 2 behind. And Ron Atkinson so keen to get in the trophy stakes again at Liverpool's expense. Thought the first one would be the hardest to win. That was the FA Cup. But he's determined that Manchester United should challenge this season for the one that most professionals think really matters, the Championship. Offside there against Stapleton. It's been a good occasion, this. The sportsmanship's been appreciated. The game has been played very competitively, but fairly. And here's Hodgson for Liverpool. And Dalglish. Kennedy. Worked that in well, and Albiston got it behind, although Rush had gone in first, and I think the linesman was flagging for offside. So, a balmy August afternoon to launch the 1983-84 English season here at Wembley. This is Duxbury. And Wilkins. And that ran on for a goal kick. Again, Duxbury hoping to get the verdict of a corner. Souness, there's some movement ahead of him, but good marking also. Here's Lawrenson. Little flick on, and Rush gets it back in, and Gordon McQueen with the clearance. Kennedy now for Liverpool. Well, they had two of them up against him, and frustration took over in the end. The curious thing was that even though they won the Championship so early, Liverpool went 7 league games without winning at the end of last season. And it rather looks as though that poor run of form domestically is going to continue in the Charity Shield. Stapleton. Oh, that's well played. John Goodman. Robson's darting forward in the middle corner. Goodman will take this. Well. There are 5 minutes left. There's Goodman. Wilkins. White side to Duxbury. Robson. Orbiston. Graham, who's proved his ability to play on either flank. And Whiteside finds Wilkins, who's had a good match. And if he's not going to stay at Manchester United, you would think somebody would come up with the sort of deal which will take him elsewhere, because there's a lot left in Ray Wilkins, and there are one or two myths about his game that he's exposed on this Wembley pitch. So, 3 minutes to go. Number 3 for Liverpool, Alan Kennedy. Dalglish. And Souness out to Craig Johnston. Well, that's, by Liverpool standards, a very poor cross. Souness to Kennedy. And easy for Gary Bailey. Psychologically, this will be an important victory for Manchester United. Oh, what a misjudgment. Stapleton away. It was Hansen's mistake. And Stapleton goes for a chip, and it's one of those positions there where players to his left were saying, we were there, you know, notably Whiteside and Robson, but it's very easy from up here to say that. Orbiston, oh, Whiteside unable to bring it down. Hodgson. And Liverpool's best football was played in the first half, in my view. Whiteside. Orbiston. There's a minute of normal time left. On by Stapleton, Whiteside. Good interception by Brian Robson. Look at this. Oh, now, Graham Souness, the professional foul. What will the referee do? Because the law, Brian Robson has said, don't send him off. I spotted that. Brian Robson appealed with the referee not to send off the opposing captain. He's got to be booked, obviously. But referees have been let off the hook a little bit this season, if they want to be, by FIFA insisting that England does not apply the rule so harshly about sending players off for that sort of incident. And Alan Robinson has conformed with that change of direction to referees and merely booked Souness when last season he may have gone. Wilkins wastes the free kick, but the talking point is the change of emphasis which Football League referees have been asked to observe. They don't all agree with it, mind you, and I'm not saying they would all have left Souness on, but it's late in the game, it's well won, there was no malice from the other side, and Alan Robinson ended the game by keeping the occasion a happy one for Brian Robson in particular, who didn't want to see Souness sent off, and whose performance has enabled Manchester United to win the Charity Shield. The first time they've won it outright, United, since 1957, pre-Munich, and Joe Fagan, sporting in defeat, has to wait for his first trophy. Well, say what you like, this surely is the best player in England. Scores in the FA Cup final replay, scores for England against Scotland, scores again today, and if one man can win a match, and when you think about his absence from the Milk Cup final, as those supporters will point out, perhaps he can, then Brian Robson is a fitting player to lead Manchester United up the steps to receive the Charity Shield. So 2 trophies now for Ron Atkinson's Manchester United. Sir Matt Busby was manager the last time Manchester United won the Charity Shield outright. And he has the privilege of handing it over to the modern captain and match winner, Brian Robson.